Not far from the town full of hustle and bustle is a less glamorous sense of community, but a community nonetheless. Away from the functioning societies that surround it, it is almost living by its own rules.
There's a world we can visit if we go outside, outside, outside. No one knows. There's a world we can visit if we go outside, outside, outside.
Tent City is ran by Minister Stephen Brigham. This is what he had to say.
Tent City started about 7.5 years ago, and so the purpose was just basically to help homeless people that had no other option. The only qualification for Tent City is just being homeless.
I've been through the worst of the worst. No food, no money, but for survival you have to do what you have to do. And now look, I'm still in rock bottom, but I'm a better man than if I was on the top.
To this point, the government, the only role that they have played in helping Tent City is garbage pickup. But, that might seem kind of minimal, but it is in our today's world when we've got so much garbage, everything's packaged, everything, has garbage that comes along with it. It's quite important. This would be a landfill right now if it wasn't for, a good garbage pickup.
Representing the township of Lakewood, Deputy Mayor Albert Ackerman was also able to make time in his busy schedule to speak to us regarding Tent City. These were his thoughts.
Well, there are several issues that the township has with Tent City. First of all, there's a safety issue. A lot of people have died there, either from cold or fire or stabbings. And then there were other issues such as the smoke during the winter, because they all have fires in their tent and wood-burning stoves. And they're like clouds of smoke that would come out of there, and it would hit the surrounding areas. And a lot of the residents living in the homes, they were very upset about it. There were people who brought doctor's notes that there was suspicion that their kids had developed asthma because of the smoke.
Some people have bad asthma. Coming from here, yeah, a lot of smoke comes through the residents here, and sometimes it bothers people because over the summer, people open their window and then the smoke goes through their window, so it really affects kids. The fires are really bad here. It happens almost every week, so it's dangerous.
It became unhealthy for the people living there. It became unhealthy for the people living around Tent City. It became unsafe for everybody. So there was a lot of pressure to do something about it. So we decided that we're going to have to try to dismantle it.
As far as our relationship with the Township Committee and Deputy Mayor Ackerman, who was the mayor last year and the deputy mayor this year, the night of a Township Committee meeting, while he was still mayor, the police came down here, and then they got out and started ticketing the residents for burning their wood stoves, trying to stay warm. This is right around Thanksgiving, and it was cold.
The Reverend was upset at us. He said that we didn't offer them any help, or we didn't bring them any provisions, but we actually wanted to get them out of the woods because we didn't want anybody dying. So they have ways of surviving there in the bitter cold, but we figured they'd be better off with a bed, but nobody accepted.
When Tent City's going to close, don't know. So we'll see. Time will tell. The homeless have been ostracized and marginalized and, left as treated as castaways.
Most of the people there are very nice, and a lot of them are just down on their luck.
It's hard out here. It's not easy, and people need to realize, we're human beings just like they are. And yes, maybe we're in a different economic situation than they are, but we're struggling just like every other person that has problems.
You one paycheck away from Tent City.